harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid. So first down here as they go back to work. The play action fake. He's going to fire deep. Brings it in down the left side. Finds some room. All the way. Touchdown, Buckeye.
And he's off. And they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got a snap and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Beck. They'll corral him and get him down at the 7. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Using his legs, it's Cross. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. Davis will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most...
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Glover. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. The run inside. It's Rodgers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight end now in motion. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Right on the money. And he'll be brought down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Makes the grab on the left. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be... They'll start the third quarter with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And it's
struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Spins away from 1. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Davis will throw. Got it. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's crossed. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy...
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Davis looking to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
We got to close.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's cross. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's cross.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the... And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. First, it's at the 37. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
And Nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to run for it.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the four. Right, they've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. Fourth quarter, need a play, fourth down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes with an answer.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open. Throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
The run inside. It's Cross. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis looking to pass. It's complete. At the 45 on its way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Already in a great spot to kick the field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Touchdown, Buckeye! They've got the lead here in the 4th. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. And you want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. Inside the 50. Down inside the... Ohio. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being a... defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Davis will throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is... way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Rodgers. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody. The Buckeyes roll that offense back. Takes a handoff. It's Rodgers. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they can.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Knocked off his feet.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Okay, here comes the... State offense onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Davis will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
On a big...
To the air on first down. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. Playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Rodgers. Got a little grass. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ohio. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the USC Trojans and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game.
Davis looking to pass. Complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. These corners backing off a bit. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have... Huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in, it's Johnson.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
On the move, he fires. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The run inside. It's Rodgers. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. the draw. It's Rodgers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. It's 3rd and 5. Davis will throw. He's got him. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find...
Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. This time they'll go to the running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. A designed run for the quarterback. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
It's complete. The old horseshoe. Ohio State. Davis looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Glover. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Running inside, it's Rodgers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4. On the run, it's Rodgers. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a...
Caught, and he's got room. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to throw it again. The quick out. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Man, you gotta love the... eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
He's got the tight end. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll knock him down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's Rodgers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Rush is on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch on the left. Off to the races. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Davis will throw. Hauls it in. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Glover. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. And now every... Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab
all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out way too close.
He'll bring it out. It's Beck. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. These corners going to give these receivers some space. A strike downfield. At the 40, there he goes. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Davis will throw. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's caught in the end zone. The old horseshoe. The run inside. It's Rodgers. There's some room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Davis looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets open down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep.
If at first you don't succeed. Try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Wideout trying to get it in. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Buckeye! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the...
Fielded in the end zone, it's Beck. Really disciplined job. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Davis will throw. Bringing the heat. The throw. Got his man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Trying play action. Got a man. It's Johnson. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Makes the grab in their space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Short gain on the play before he slides. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Davis looking to pass. That's caught. It's Roberts. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Running inside. It's Rodgers. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Buckeyes are facing third and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball back.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pocket breaking down. Got his man to the left. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards. Tight end now in motion. Davis will throw. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass.